like that coach has done a very good job of putting together a bunch of older, more mature guys that I thought they came out tonight. They executed very well. We went up early in the game, but they didn't panic. They came down, they executed very well. They got what they wanted. I thought we were overly anxious. Obviously, we had 3 or 4 guys in foul trouble in the first half, just making a lot of youthful, inexperienced mistakes that you can't make, reaching, grabbing, slapping fouls. Kind of obviously that hurt our rotation, but I'm not real sure tonight the way Wake Forest was executing and sticking with their game plan and making shots. I'm not real sure it would have made that big a difference. I thought they did an excellent job. They was very well prepared. They handled the ball screens very well, and I just thought that we did not execute against their defensive schemes as well as I had hoped.
Leonard, it seemed like early on you guys were playing pretty well defensively, forcing some turnovers, and but you guys just could not score. And then it seemed like it just kind of got away from you a little bit.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes when your ball's not going in the basket, you allow your offense to affect your defense, and I'm sure that had a lot to do with us, the lack of confidence. We'll take the things that we did well, try to enhance on those. Some of them we just got to give Wake Forest credit because I thought they did a very good job tonight. And there are things that we got to make sure we go out and see whether or not we can execute a little bit better, improve on so that we can be prepared to play this coming weekend. A little bit beat Wake Forest on the last second shot, which means that they're more than capable. They're a very good basketball team. And we have not had a loss like this in a number of years. Now we got to go back and it's going to test our confidence, our character, and our ability to bounce back. So I'm anxious to get back and see whether or not we can get this bad taste out of our mouth.
Leonard, with regards to the rebounding, is it a matter of not having the personnel with Ngone being banged up, or is it guys not doing as effective of a job as it could? With tonight we just got out rebounded, and normally, and we play small a lot tonight. And I'm not as much concerned about us. I just think that Wake Forest is a little bit bigger, stronger, and they just were more effective on the boards in this particular game. I'm not going to, what you try to do, you don't want to panic. You want to go back and evaluate. Sometimes at the end of a game, it's easy for you from an emotional standpoint to try to recall everything that went on. But I think we're athletic enough and being strong enough that we should not be dominated on the boards as much as we were tonight.
In the middle of that, the cold stretch there in the first half, it seemed like guys were maybe forcing shots early in the shot clock, maybe not moving the ball around as much as I know y'all like to. I guess, how do you kind of use that as a learning lesson for handling a situation like that?
Well, there's no doubt that we have a system that's been pretty efficient and successful with over the number of years. And I think we did a very good job of moving the ball and attacking. A lot of it is, we normally have had post guys who create help and recover situations. Where they set ball screens and they roll to the front of the rim and causes the team to they have to bring someone in to rotate to help. Well, that's not who we are this year. And so we probably going to have to make some adjustments in how we've always played to fit maybe a little bit more of who we are right now. We have our ball screen system has worked real well, but we've always had a big guy we can throw the ball to that created problems for our opponents. And right now, not that we don't have Ngone, it's just that that's not who we are now, and we gotta grow and develop back to that point. I think Naheem is coming along to the point where he has the ability to potentially be that guy, but as of right now, he's still growing in that position.
Coach Hamilton, they did commit more turnovers in this game, but and you mentioned obviously obviously not to panic. What do you think it was, even though they were able to commit more turnovers, but overall, you guys didn't commit as many as they did, but still that balance, was it the scoring you feel also that didn't really get you guys back in it?
No, I just think that we had one of those nights where we just couldn't score the ball. We had open looks. In the first half, we had the same looks they had, and maybe had better looks, but ours were not falling and theirs were. And I think once we went into that drought, I just thought that it took a little bit of our energy away. And then I thought they went on a spurt there, and we had it within reach there for most of the half. Right there at the end, they extended to 2 or 3 more points, and we came out of halftime. We could not get that energy and get those stops that we wanted to try to get it below 10 and make a better game of it.
After everything that's happened with the pause and them being on the road for a couple games, are you eager now to kind of get back home and just kind of get practices and get their feet under?
I'm sure that they've had some of the same issues we've had. I have kids who feel like they still are not back in condition. I mean, and that's just normal when you haven't played in 17, 18 days, and you go back and you have a game against a very talented team like Wake Forest. This is a good team, and Coach, y'all, the fans at Wake Forest can be very proud of the fact that they've been able to dive into that portal and go from to be very representative in a year's time. It's a new day in college basketball, and where you can go get 2 or 3 grad transfers and some seniors that have potential at other places, and this is a perfect example of where we are in college basketball. And if you don't get involved in it and start making those adjustments, sometimes you can get left at the starting gate. And I think they've done a very good job of regrouping and going out and utilizing that portal. And they have really, really improved themselves tremendously from the team they were last year.
More questions for Coach?
Thanks, Leonard.
Thanks.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah.